Okay. I'm Davina Ryan, the author of the book Rebel Moms, which has gotten great reviews from Bust Magazine, Hit Mamazine, and The Radical Housewife. I'm commonly asked, why did I write a 600 plus page book on motherhood? Is there really that much one could say about being a mom? When I first became a mom, I really didn't know what I was doing. I knew that I would be a great mom and that it had been a calling placed upon me unexpectedly. I looked for mentors and found very few. So it inspired me to put together a collection of moms. Moms that shared the real story that you weren't getting in Working Mother magazine, that were being left out of parenting. Moms that you could relate to and who would share their wisdom with you. In fact, probably of the 52 moms that are portrayed in the book Rebel Moms, the activists and feminists, the artists and picture takers, the rockers and music makers, the designers and stylists, the ink slingers and piercers. Corbin, stop. You're distracting me. Okay. So of all the moms in the book, there's 52 moms put together that you can relate to, that share their stories of struggle, triumph, hardship, dreams, successes, their experimentation with parenting, from attachment to holistic to unschooling, to some traditional parenting, and then some non-traditional parenting, like Wiccan parenting. We have over 600 pages, 52 moms who share it all for the new mom to help mothers rock motherhood. We have the activists and feminists, which is the first chapter, the artists and picture takers, which is the... Corby, you can't be moving around, stepping on stuff. If you're going to watch, that's fine, but you have to be very still. All right, I'm going to start over again. So, capiche?
Can I silently go back to my room?
No.
I can't just
You squeak. You need to make a choice. Are you going to stay and observe, or are you going to go to your room?
I'll stand and observe.
Okay. No, Corbin.
Huh?
Dude, no. You're... Go.
Okay. I swear.
Parenting is full of interruptions, as is life. And as a parent and a mother, if you can accept that, you'll be fine. Hurry up. What are you doing with screwdrivers?
Huh?
What are you doing with screwdrivers?
We need to get this part off again.
All right, do not come back out. Close the door.
Okay.
Rebel Moms. The off-road map for the off-road mom. 52 moms share it all to help you, the new mom, rock motherhood. In this book, you are going to meet women who are strong, amazing, who fight the current and stand up and battle for what's right. That's our first chapter, the activist and the feminist. We're introduced to the story of motherhood by Carol. Fuck the system makes for a badass patch, but it is even more badass as a child-rearing ideology. So Carol shares with us her story of going from political activist to motherhood and how the two really are one and the same. Fuck the system makes for a badass patch, but is even more badass as a child-rearing ideology. Of the 52 women in the book who share everything, and that was the thing, we didn't need another book that shares just the highlights of motherhood and none of the hardship, none of the reality of what motherhood is like behind closed doors. And as long as it's still primarily a women's job, regardless of what the lip service says, the bottom line is if we don't take care of our kids, nobody else will. And our society is not built to enable a mother to walk away. So until society's more balanced, we have a hard job, especially if we have full-time jobs, artistic endeavors. Not to mention, one thing you won't get from what to expect when you're expecting is parenting is hard as hell. And the first few years are tough. In Rebel Moms, you don't have to worry about myths. We shatter all of them. You don't have to worry about stereotypes either. Stereotypes, we shred into. What we do, however, is give you our experience, our tools, and our voices so that you as a new mom have plenty of women to relate to. And you could be in a great position in life, and that is fantastic. You'll be inspired by these sirens. Or you could be going through a really tough situation and you must figure out a better way, especially for you and your child. Our moms have tackled rape, domestic violence, abuse, corporate exploitation, and we have also started small businesses, written books, launched indie careers. We have done a lot. Rebel Moms shares with us The Activist and Feminist, Chapter 1. The Artists and Picture Takers, Chapter 2. The Rockers and Music Makers, Chapter 3. The Designers and Stylists, Chapter 4. The Inkslingers and Piercers, Chapter 5. The Performers and Warriors, Chapter 6. The Writers and Teachers, Chapter 7. The Students and Shakers, Chapter 8. We have a plethora of mothers to choose from. We have demolition queens, metalheads, cosmetology students, fast food workers. We have dreamers, dog lovers, eBay sellers, Day of the Dead painters, upright bass players, drummers, boxers, roller derby athletes, suicide girl pinups. We have known writers like Ariel Gore, who of course started the hit Mama. We have preschool teachers. We have feminist newspaper writers. We have Janice Martin, the female Elvis, who of course definitely suffered for her choices in merging rock and roll and motherhood. We have Haley Hara, amazing New York City artist and feminist painter. We have Sarah Jane, photographer, art gallery owner. We have Dr. Taj Anwar, founder of MOB, Mothers of Black and Brown Babies. We have Natasha, an amazing Navy veteran. And it goes on and on. There are enough moms in here that their stories will resonate with you. Rebel Moms is definitely for the marginalized mom, the mom who does not find her voice in mainstream media. Rebel Moms helps women through empowerment and honesty. And we don't stop there. We are mentors. We give you the tools. We share with you our experiences so that you can take from it what you need and go forward. The idea for this book sprung from a need I had as a new mom. I was actively looking around for mentors in motherhood, and not necessarily of the minivan and cookie stereotype. I had my share of them already in the 2 years of motherhood I had experienced thus far. There had to be more to it, more than selling me stuff or exalting superwoman roles, the common U.S. mom mythology that were out of reach for most of us, and especially myself. I tried hard. And I crashed and burned, which is an experience most moms relate to. We were supposed to be happy. That was the image of motherhood that was being sold to me. And it was definitely bundled up in a beauty standard of perfection and amazing ability to achieve like a weird 1950s housewife phenomena with a corporate job, and everything was supposed to be perfect. As an activist, poet, and essayist, and feminist punk woman, I just knew there had to be communities and real stories out there. I just had to dig. This was in 2002. There was and still is a large hip mama audience, and the movement that's rich in parenting tales. In a matter of weeks, I consumed every available book and article on motherhood, or what I considered real life motherhood. The bulk of it was mostly written and very well written by Ariel Gore, who's also in the book, and the contributor and founder of Hip Mama. So I devoured all of her work, and a book by the amazing Adrienne Rich of Women Born, which opened the lid on Pandora's box. And that was it. There was a definite silence or overall dry run of work from mid-1990s to now. The voice of motherhood and the female experience had grown quiet. Now, of course, it may have been due to 8-hour work weeks between the job, parenting, and school, political activism, and that's if you were me. But I devoured it all before my son was even 2, and I just couldn't believe it. I needed women that I could relate to. I needed their stories, their biographies, their lessons, and their mantras, their shared wisdom, and I needed it urgently and collectively. Not just 1 or 2 personal accounts, but a tribe's worth. Who are they? How did they get to this point in their lives? What are they doing now? What defines their experiences? Are they ostracized and silenced, or having to censor themselves? Or are they having the time of their lives and I don't know, something's wrong with me? Are they finding meaningful work? Are they just having to make do like I was? Are they struggling? Are they fighting for a better way? What are they doing? Why are they doing it? And how are they doing it? That is what Rebel Moms, the book, answers. Those 3 primary questions. Rebel Moms empowers mothers to become Amazons in a world that exploits them, marginalizes them, and puts them down. I needed an authentic, followable, off-the-road map for an off-road mom. Having a lack of one, I decided to help lay out that map. And it's because of that need, that you meet all of these amazing women and you share in their experiences. To quote Rebel Mom Stephanie, a mother is never done working. A mother is never not needed. She instills in her children values, ideas, and goals that are kept and remembered for their entire lives. That is why our role as mother is important. But then, to be a mom, if you listen to the mainstream media, means you must put motherhood before everything else. Job, yourself. And you certainly shouldn't be a really feisty, sexy mom. Rebel Mom Winter smashes that. She has fun, she enjoys motherhood, and she enjoys her job as a fabulous LA designer. In fact, she tells us a little bit about her life. If you were to drop by on most days, more than likely the barbecue and stove would be going. The glue gun would be plugged in, and fabric. Cut, start over. Rebel Mom Winter shares a glimpse of what her day starts off like. If you were to drop by on most days, more than likely the barbecue and stove would be going, the glue gun would be plugged in, and fabric, feathers, and rhinestones would be flying around. And winter is a forceful storm, rocking through town on a smog-filled hot summer day. She lives in LA and designs crotchless panties for the superstars and has for over 10 years. Does that make her a bad mom? If you listen to the mainstream, some would say yes. But she empowers us with her thoughts on the subject. I was scared shitless, scared of maternity clothes, scared of soccer moms, scared of me not being accepted into the mommy world because of who I am. I was scared of losing who I was. I was scared of play dates and gymboree. I was scared of nannies abusing my baby, scared of molesters and drugs. I was scared of raising a child in the time of war. I was scared of my karma. Then I realized who I was, and I could do this on roller skates. And that is the epitome of a sentiment shared by many moms in the book. We're defiant, we're strong, we're definitely going to fight for what's right, and we are definitely going to empower each other and share with each other. And we have mothers who are covered head to toe in tattoos, piercings. We have mothers who have started bands, mothers who have done spoken word, mothers who have picked up plenty of protest signs. And we have mothers just trying to make ends meet. We have one mom who had lost her job and was trying to figure out how does she take care of her kid, especially in a society that says welfare moms are horrible. We say, screw that. Rebel Moms is for the hip hop mom, the punk rock mom, the activist mom, the tattooed mom, both heavily tattooed and just a little. Rebel Moms is for the outspoken mom, the marginalized mom, the working class mom, the mom who doesn't fit in, or the mom who feels out of place. It's for any mom that wants to take parenting and motherhood by the balls and do something amazing with it. Rebel Moms smashes the mom mythology that tells us as women we are limited to only two roles. the super CEO mom, i.e., superwoman, or the super stay-at-home mom, or worse, the unspoken role, the welfare mom. We know we are amazing, and we offer a lot to our kids and to the world at large. We are fighting and rocking every day to make the world a cooler and better place for kids. And there's no better place than Rebel Moms to start that dialogue. Cheers. What do you think of the book Rebel Moms?
It's probably one of the best books that I have actually read, and I've read a